Good morning, class. Now, after the budget line, today we will start the consumer's equilibrium condition through indifference curve analysis. Now, according to the indifference curve analysis, there are the three conditions where the consumer will be in the equilibrium. See, starting two conditions we have already done. First of all, MRS XY should be diminishing. Why it always diminishes? Because if the consumer want to increase the consumption of the X commodity, he has to reduce the consumption of the Y commodity. Same thing we have done, that the consumer is increasing the units of the X commodity. So for increasing the units of the X commodity, he is substituting or he is sacrificing few units of the Y commodity. That's why his MRS of XY is diminishing. The second condition is IC should be convex to origin. Why it should be convex to the origin? Because if the consumer will increase the consumption of the one commodity, he has to reduce the consumption of the another commodity, because he has limited income. He cannot increase the consumption of both the commodities altogether. Now the third and the most important condition, that is MRS of XY should be equal to PX upon PY. See, marginal rate of substitution, this we have already done. Px upon py is the slope of the budget line. MRS of xy is the slope of the indifference curve. So both should be equal to each other. This is the 6 mark question which we usually asked. Or maybe why MRS of xy is equals to px upon py. In this way also directly we can ask the question. And why the consumer is in the equilibrium where the indifference curve is tangent to the budget line. 3 questions can be framed from this condition. So this condition we will discuss. First of all, understand this schedule. Now, according to the condition, the consumer be in the equilibrium where MRS of xy, that means the slope of the indifference curve and the slope of the budget line, should be equal to each other. That means if this ratio is 5:1, so this ratio also should be 5:1. If this one is 2:1, so this ratio also should be 2:1. That means both should be equal to each other. So now first of all, let's see. Here first of all we have taken commodity X. Commodity X, you can see the units of the X commodity is increasing, and second one is your commodity Y. Here you can see the units of the commodity Y decreasing. That same meaning that if the consumer increases the units of the X commodity, he has to reduce the units of the Y commodity. So now MRS of XY, changes in delta Y, changes in Y commodity upon changes in X commodity. So changes in the Y commodity 5 unit and changes in the X commodity 1 unit. In this way we have calculated the MRS of XY. So it is diminishing. So MRS of XY diminishing. This is the reason for the convexity of the indifference curve. Now according to the consumer's equilibrium condition, the consumer should be in the equilibrium where MRS of XY and PX-PY ratio should be equal to each other. Now just suppose, like price of X we have assumed as rupees 2 and price of Y we have assumed as a rupees 1. So Px upon Py 2:1 या 2/1. MRS of XY formula delta Y upon delta X. So first यूनिट में उन्होंने कितने यूनिट्स को गिव अप किया Y में, दैट इज 5 यूनिट्स, एंड हाउ मेनी यूनिट्स ही हैज इंक्रीज्ड ऑफ द X commodity, that is 1. So in the beginning you can see the MRS of XY is 5:1. On that time Px upon Py is 2:1, because the price will remain same, so that's why 2:1 is same for all the 6 units of the X commodity and for all the Y units. Okay, so that means MRS of XY, you can see it is diminishing and Px upon Py is constant. In the beginning you can see 5:1 is greater than 2:1, 4:1 is also greater than 2:1, 3:1 is also greater than 2:1. At this unit you can see that when the consumer consumes 5 units of the X commodity and 16 units of the Y commodity, at that time his MRS of XY and Px upon Py both are equal to each other. This is the point where the consumer is in the equilibrium, where the slope of the indifference curve and the slope of the budget line both equal to each other. So here you can see MRS of XY is equal to Px upon Py. But before that you can see MRS of XY is greater than Px upon Py. So here also we have written MRS of XY is greater than Px upon P1. After that you can see when the consumer consumes 6 units of the X and 15 units of the Y, on that time his MRS of XY is 1:1 and Px upon Py is 2:1. So MRS of XY is lesser than Px upon Py. So that means in this condition also the consumer is not in the equilibrium. Here also he is not in the equilibrium. He will get his equilibrium where both the ratios, both the slope of indifference curve and budget line will be equal to each other. Now this thing we will explain you with the help of the diagram. Now here you see First of all, on the x-axis commodity x is taken and on the y-axis commodity y. Okay. Now first of all, this straight line is the budget line. Okay, this is straight line is the budget line. Now, three indifference curves are there, but we know that the higher indifference curve gives the higher satisfaction to the consumer. But this indifference curve is unattainable option for the consumer because his budget line does not allow him to get this combination of the commodities. If these combinations we will discuss, so these combinations also are the inefficient utilization of the income it shows. IC2 is touching, or maybe we can say indifference curve is tangent to the budget line. This is your budget line and this indifference curve is tangent to the budget line, that means at point E. So this is the point where the consumer is in the equilibrium, where he gets OX units of the X commodity and OY units of the Y commodity. At this point you can see the MRS of XY is equals to Px upon Py, because the slope of the budget line is Px upon Py and the slope of the indifference curve is MRS of XY. So when both are tangent to each other, that means both are equal to each other at point E. So that is MRS of XY is equals to Px upon Py, and according to schedule 2:1 is equal to 2:1. But let's discuss the point which is shown in the table, these combinations where MRS of XY is greater than Px upon Py. Here you can see 5:1 is greater than 2:1, 4:1 is also greater than this, 3:1 is also greater than this. And ultimately where the consumer has to reach? The consumer has to reach up to this point. This is the optimum point. So this is the point A where we can say that MRS of XY is greater than Px upon Py, or ultimately where consumer has to reach up to point E. So to reach over here, he has to reduce the consumption of the Y commodity and he has to increase the consumption of the X commodity. That means to reach up to this point, here you can see at this point, this is the disequilibrium condition. From this point to this point if he wants to reach, so this is his combination. He is consuming OX2 unit of the X commodity and OY2 units of the Y commodity. Or where he has to reach? He has to reach up to this point A. That means from Y2 to Y he has to come, so that means he has to reduce the consumption of the Y commodity, and from here to here he has to go, so he will increase the consumption of the X commodity. So the same thing is written over here also. When MRS of XY is greater than Px upon Py, he has to reduce the consumption of the Y commodity and he has to increase the consumption of X commodity. Now come to the third disequilibrium condition. Like if he consumes 6 units of the X commodity and 15 units of the Y commodity, at that point his MRS of XY is 1:1 and his Px upon Py is 2:1. So this one is greater, Px upon Py is greater, 2:1, and MRS of XY is only 1:1. So this is also a disequilibrium condition. Again he has to reach up to here. Just to reach over here, this is the point B where the consumer is, where MRS of XY is lesser than Px upon Py. Now ultimately he has to reach from point B to point E. So now he has to reduce the consumption of X commodity from X1 to X, and he will increase the consumption of the Y commodity to reach up to point E. So just see the diagram and the schedule again. First of all, when the consumer consumes first, second, third and fourth unit of the commodity X and 30, 25, 21, 18 units of the Y commodity, till this point we can see that MRS of XY is greater than Px upon Py, and this point shows in the diagram at point A, and the equilibrium point where both the slopes or MRS of XY and Px upon Py is equal to each other, that is shown over here, and in the diagram also it is shown at the point E. So from this condition to this condition, if the consumer wants to go, he will reduce the consumption of the Y commodity and he will increase the consumption of the X commodity. Similarly, here you can see where MRS of XY is lesser than Px upon Py. Here it is shown in the diagram. So he will increase the consumption of the Y commodity and he will reduce the consumption of the X commodity. So automatically again he will reach up to the equilibrium condition. Now this question, whenever it will be asked, then directly you cannot explain the equilibrium condition. You have to draw the schedule diagram First of all, you have to explain this equilibrium condition. After that, disequilibrium condition, and maximum time numericals are usually asked from the disequilibrium conditions only. Now let's start solving some numericals. Now see, this is the question, and in the question it is given that if the consumer consumes 2 commodities with the marginal rate of substitution is 5, and the price of the X commodity is ₹5, and the price of the Y commodity is also 5. Is the consumer in a equilibrium? Give reasons. So how we can find out the equilibrium of the consumer? We can find out the equilibrium because this is our condition of the consumer's equilibrium, Px upon Py. Yeah, this is the equilibrium condition. How much MRS of xy is given in the question? That is 5. How much Px upon Py is given? 5 upon 5. So we know that 5 is greater than 1. MRS of xy is greater than 1. हो गया आपका MRS of xy is greater than 1. This is the condition. So in this condition, what the consumer will do? He will reduce the consumption of the Y commodity and he will increase the consumption of the X commodity. So in this condition, what will be the reaction of the consumer? He will reduce the consumption of the Y commodity and he will increase the consumption of the X commodity. See this question. Px and Py was given, MRS of xy was also given. So this one is your condition. MRS of xy should be equal to Px upon Py. When we put the values in the condition, 5 equals to 5 upon 5. So 5 is greater than 1. That means MRS of xy is greater than Px upon Py. And whenever the MRS of xy is greater than Px upon Py, we reduce the units of the Y commodity and we increase the units of the X commodity. The same thing we are doing over here also. Okay, now the next question. Px is ₹4 and Py is ₹5 given in the question, and the money income is 20. Now what they are asking me, first of all, write down the budget equation. So what is our budget equation? Px into Qx plus Py into Qy equals to M. This is our equation. So now Px कितना है आपका? 4, quantity not given, 5, Y equals to 20. Now this is your budget equation first of all. Now second thing, slope of the budget line. What is the formula of the slope of the budget line? Px upon Py. So what is Px given? 4 and 5 is the price of Y. So this is your slope of the budget line. Now draw the budget line. For budget line we want the points. So first of all, your equation is 4x plus 5y equals to 20. So if we will keep 4x equals to 20, तो x is your 5. तो उस टाइम पे y आपका हो गया 0. सिमिलरली 5y इक्वल्स टू 20, सो y इक्वल्स टू 4 और आपका x कितना हो गया 0 एंड y हो गया आपका 4. सो इन दिस वे यू कैन ड्रॉ द डायग्राम, यू कैन ड्रॉ द पॉइंट्स. आप x के ले सकते हैं. x में हमारे का कितना दे रखा है 5 यूनिट्स एंड हियर ऑल्सो. So in this way we will show the points of x and y. 5 and 0, 5 point x का है, y is 0. Similarly 0 x है and then y is your 4.